Hey there guys, T-shirt booth here for gshelper.com, and this is video number 11. We've come a long way. We're almost in the home stretch. Probably about 3 or 4, maybe 5 more videos, but it's looking good. In the last video we did if the word is correct, so now we have to do something if the word is incorrect. The first thing I'm going to do though is, you can't really follow along, but I've added a couple sounds here. So I'm just going to go in and put these in right now. So when it is a correct word, I want to have a sound here for that. And then I'm going to scroll down, and in my touches press rules, they're at the bottom here. I want a clicking sound when you select a letter, so I'll put that in both of these. So go ahead and preview now. So now I have that nice sound. Okay, and when I get a word right, let's see. So there you go. One thing we haven't done is, once we get a word right, we have to tell it that it's not a right word anymore. It's like, so if, like right now, I can select that and that wasn't a word. So let's figure out that right here. I guess if except word is true, at the end of that we can put a change attribute game. Is it a word to false? Maybe. Let's try that. So let's get a word right. There we go. So perfect. So let's get 0 again. Let's try another word now. Perfect. So that's good. I'm going to file, save that. Desktop Boggle. Okay, so now we want to do if it's an incorrect word. And what the normal Boggle game does is it just flashes a color on the screen when it's a wrong word. So we're going to do that. We're going to create a new actor, and we'll call this wrong word flash. And I'm going to go into it, and we're going to turn that to red. I guess we need a game attribute, so we're going to go to the game attributes, hit the plus sign, and we'll add a boolean, and we'll say wrong word. Now let's go back into the red actor, and let's say create new rule. If attribute game wrong word is true, we're going to interpolate self color alpha to 1, and we're going to do that in 0.1 seconds. Then we're going to create a rule that says if attribute self color alpha equals 1, we're going to interpolate again. So I'm just going to copy this down, Alt Option, drag down, and we're going to interpolate it back to 0 in 0.1 seconds. And then we're going to change attribute, and we're going to change game.wrongword to false. And I'm going to move the opacity right down to 0 for this. And I'm going to drag this over here. Just make it the size of the screen here. And now we have to trigger that attribute to say it's a wrong word. So let's go back into the letter, and here we have our big rule that says if except word is true, and then underneath that we have if it's a word is true. Well, let's make another rule that says if attribute game is it a word is false, we're going to change attribute, game, wrong word, to true. And I want to play a sound. I want to play a buzzer here when it's the wrong word. Oh, put that down here. So I'm going to hit preview now. Oh, that won't work yet. Hold on. Let's go back. We got to drag this bad boy down on top of our scene here. Now I'll hit preview. Actually, one thing before we want to do that. I noticed in testing something. We're going to go into our round rules. And here in this mouse button is up, except word is true. We have a timer of 1 second. We're going to change that to 0.2. And hit preview now. So let's shuffle these letters up. And let's go ahead and make a bad word. And for some reason it's accepting as a good word too. So I need to figure that out. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's go back and look at these letter rules here. I think I have an idea. We're going to add in here, into this top one, with the buzzer, we're going to add if attribute self used is true. And then we're going to scroll down, and in the very last one we should have the game.isItAword to false. I'm going to drag that into my behaviors, and then I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to go into our round rules, and I'm going to drag it into this timer here. So let's try that and see if it works. So let's get our word wrong. So there's buzzer, and now let's get one right. Let's see here. Let's try prize. There we go. So we got it right, no problem. That's wrong. Wrong. That's good. Wrong. Perfect. So that's running perfectly. So we have right or wrong. One thing we have a problem with that we have to go back and fix now is when I unselect this. Oh, no, it's working good. Oh, I thought that would be screwed up, but I guess not. Go back. No, that's working good. Perfect. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to work on registering the words and making points. And then after that, I guess we're going to have to come up with a system that logs the words that they've made and then checks to make sure that you haven't already used that word so the user can't, just keep doing the same word. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you're still having fun.